Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. You know the drill by now. We're playing something different. We're doing Ride to the Golden Idol, which I have been waiting for with anticipation for quite a while now. I talked about this before, but it's the sequel to The Case of the Golden Idol, which is a mystery deduction game that tells a narrative across multiple scenes. We're just going to get into it. This is the sequel, so there is going to be some prior knowledge. I will try to cover that as I go. Obviously, there will be spoilers for the first game. Constriction. A murderous way out. In this game, you'll solve scenarios involving murder and other strange events. You will do this by dragging words into the correct slots within sentences. To solve this example puzzle, police needed to gather blank to prove that the death had been a blank. Need to gather evidence to prove that the death had been a murder. Everything is correct. To solve a scenario, you must first explore the location by clicking on all hotspots and gathering all words. A rubber baton. Help! Morgue Baraka. A name tag. Morgue Baraka Prison Asylum Hotel. Patients in Special Care Unit C. June 1977. Alexander Jensen, Pacific War veteran. 201 vacant. 202 Oriel Toussaint, professor of ancient Lemurian history. Lemurians were a big deal in the first game. Vacant. Mason Turner, accountant, repeat murderer. Ivy Hayes, beauty salon manager. And so again, every time we open up these things, we get a bunch of keywords, essentially grabbing all the relevant details from what we just read. And so by clicking on like a scene or a character or whatever, we get to see what's in their inventory. So we can see that he has the clipboard, he has the cigarettes, pack of Sweet Pine cigarettes. What the heck is this, Psycho Jank? Yeah, so essentially what we're looking at, Fury, is it's going to be a bunch of essentially still scenes like this, where we need to determine what's going on and answer questions and basically solve cases. Prom, Nepal, prom! A chewed cloth strap. Redwood straitjacket. A ring of keys. Next, click on the following elements in the bottom bar to open them. Words, names, events. Oh, there. Gotcha. So they pop up on screen like this, and now we can drag them around. On the prior game, this game, that's because I clicked on how to play. There we go. So I want them all open so that I can flip them all open at a click. Anyway, so essentially, we need to... Well, I guess it says right here. You can organize the words in your inventory however you like. Try moving some around. Words moved in inventory. Ta-da! Quickly hide and show all the elements you last had open by pressing the I button or space. Ta-da! Now you are on your own to solve the mystery at hand. Okay, so we need to identify both of these people, and we need to figure out what happened in the scene, essentially. Also, if my camera is in the wrong spot, let me know. I had to take a guess at where it would be best. We probably want it at the bottom of the screen, I'm guessing. But I'll deal with that once we get to the next screen. So anyways, so, presumably, he is just Morgue Baraka. And then, do we have a indication of which person you are? I mean, I'm assuming it's Oriel Toussaint just because I know the game, but I don't know if I have... Oh, I see. Yeah. So this is supposed to be showing that this is the interior of this door. And so this is room 201. This then is room 202. We just can't see the 2 here. Because then 203, 204, yada, yada, yada. So, like I thought, that makes him Oriel Toussaint. And the blank, killed blank, with a blank from a blank and the blank. Okay, so, the Professor Oriel Toussaint killed Morg Baraka with a strap. Wherever that is. Right there. I know I read it. With a strap from a straitjacket in the red... I think it's Redwood, correct? Yeah. In the Redwood Asylum. Woo! Everything is correct. Good news, I played the first couple chapters of this game earlier, so I can watch a little bit without spoilers. Well, glad to have you here, Garamoni. You've solved the scenario. Oriel Toussaint, professor of ancient Lemurian history, chewed through his straitjacket strap and suddenly strangled nurse Morg Baraka in cell 202. Lazarus Hearst was the leader of the Puritanical Order Party, which governed Albion from 1792 to 1795. Some claim he used a mystical golden idol to seize power. Nowadays, though, this is known to be a myth. That was the major plot of the first game. Or at least the latter half. Oh, that's what this is. Yeah, gotcha. Congratulations on finishing your first case. Welcome to Chapter 1, The Curse, in which a strange threat looms over New Wells. By the way, Gearmoney, since you played a couple of these cases, do you have a recommendation on where would be best to have my camera? I took a guess that it would be the top right, but I don't know if that's the case. Academic impact, the death of a brilliant mind. The car's engine is still running. Top right or left is probably fine. Alright, I'll just leave it here. Unless it ends up getting in the way. Oh my god, is he dead, Cyril? Dear Deborah, I'm saddened to hear that Brandon's exam results have been rather poor. Seems your son has taken after his father. I warned you about marrying into that family, Mommy. A wedding ring. Okay. I don't know. Oh, what should we do? A wedding ring. Bagman. A driver's license. Car key. Okay. A red pen. Interesting that's in a different color. As in, like, the check mark here is a different color. Man's not breathing. Slipped on, went for, fell from, collided with. Alright. Sir, which of these speech titles do you prefer for the graduation ceremony at Imperial University? The shortcomings of Nowak's algorithms. I don't want to criticize my own work in an inspirational speech. In the age of computers, math is the new frontier. Not great, but will do. This game lets you move around all the evidence and thinking windows at will. Yeah, I had seen that you could move around the thinking windows and all that. A lighter. A key. John Robkin, 391 Pine Street, Eastlake. Thomas Crow, Darkwood Avenue, Kings Court. Caleb Reynolds. Okay. Pack of Brigantine Blue Blend cigarettes. Okay. I already really like the music, I gotta say. Westbridge, property of Sir Isaac. Arrange for a taxi to be here at 6 p.m. I have a meeting at 45C Stockyard Street, IN. Okay. Cigarettes. And just confirm. So it's a blue sailboat, so that's not one of the kinds of cigarettes that's here. Which I assume is the reason for showing us that. Stairs are covered with ice and snow. Alright, so we've gotten all of the things. What is this, by the way? Oh, let's just move to different things. I want it to have all of the things open at all times. But I guess I can see why they don't want that. Story 1. Okay. Though looking at it now, maybe the camera should be in the upper left. I will leave it here for the moment. Well, no, I'll change it. Let me figure out which one of those is which. Okay. Although, maybe I'll make that smaller. Give me just a moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to obscure the screen too much. So we'll make it that large, see how that works out. And I just gotta adjust one thing on my end. There we go. I don't actually remember if most of the searching windows were closer to the left or right side of the screen is the reason I say that, but there might be more on the right, and the names window you can reposition. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know if I'm ever obscuring something important. I will try to make sure I'm not. Anyways, so, we know that your last name is Bagman, your name is Deborah, and we know that Caleb was your son. And so, presumably, Cyril is, you. And then, yeah, he does have a wedding ring as well, which is what I thought. I was pretty sure that they were married, and that's why we get, the last name from him. So she should be Deborah Bagman. And then you... So your last name is Nowak because I don't want to criticize my own work in inspirational speech, and so Nowak is one of your names, presumably the last name. And we know from, where was it? Here. A, it says Sir Isaac, and B, we know that the initials are IN, and so it should be Isaac Nowak is his name. There it is. Alright. So, this should be Cyril Bagman and Deborah Bagman discovered the body of Isaac Nowak, which was there because he, I assume, slipped on the stairs is what we're getting at. 2 or fewer are incorrect. So it's either that or it's that he collided with the car. No? Okay. Because I assumed that... Because like, you can see that he went up the stairs, and then he fell from. So I guess maybe they wanted fell from the stairs. Fell from the bridge? Okay. I don't feel great that I trial and errored a little bit there. While driving home, Deborah and Cyril suddenly noticed the dead body of Sir Isaac Noack, who'd fallen from the bridge above, tearing his yellow shirt sleeve in the process. Oh, because there's that torn thing there. I totally spaced, even though I saw that there. You missed the clue on the bridge, the yellow cloth sway and breeze. Yeah, I'd seen it, and then I just discounted it, totally spaced out. Thank you for your cooperation. We're happy to cover Brandon's tuition fees, provided our arrangement lasts. From your side, we expect complete confidentiality about our motivation for funding Brandon. Any breach of this confidentiality will result in a swift termination of funding. Sincerely, Rare Talent Fund. But yeah, no, I just totally spaced out. I had the info. Like, I even put together that he didn't go to that cigarette dispenser. And then I just ignored that. Anyways. Okay. So I assume they want us to fill this in now, and then it's going to populate more things as we get more pieces of it. A few months later, the famous scientist blank blank was discovered dead by the couple. I both love and hate working out. Fair enough, Enkidu. I felt that way when I used to ride my bike regularly before I fucked up my knee long ago. Hey Sal, how you been? I have been okay. I have fallen into a deadly trap of waking up very late in the day, which then means I'm not tired at any reasonable time, which means I then fall asleep very late, and then it perpetuates, and I hate it. Especially because these days it is absolutely fucking pitch black outside starting at 5 p.m. So I wake up and it's just like immediately dark as shit for the rest of the day. Don't love it. Also, I have things I need to get done in the mornings, and I am not waking up early enough to do them. Anyways, that's my day. Regardless, I'm very excited to play this game. A few days later, blank blank offered to fund Brandon blank blank. I know it's Brandon something tuition in exchange for confidentiality about the fact that blank blank is affected by the. Okay, so we don't have enough of the things to fill this in. We can do this, and that's for sure correct. But we need more of the info because we don't have enough things. Like, we don't have any yellow words, so we can't fill this in for sure. I suppose we can fill this in, though. And I assume Brandon... Brandon... We'll say it was the Rare Talent Fund. Okay, we're not going to fuck around with that yet. Under construction. A brutal blue-collar departure. Those are interesting-looking devices. Luke Brown. There's easy work at the old docks. Ask the locals for Hunter Wolf, Benny Crystal. Okay. This man is not breathing. Yeah, figured that one out. I don't know if the, like, crosses in the eyes is an actual clue or just a stylized way to show that he's dead. Hey, Roy, come here quick. We got another corpse. It's fresh, but there's something wrong with it. Inspector Ian Worth. He's got a gun. Yep, see that. Which has resulted in the death of foreman Joel Gregson. An upsetting accident indeed. This Miranda Meadows from New Wells Regional TV. Back to you in the studio. And yeah, you were not Joel Gregson, so you must be Joel Gregson then. Foreman, fine. You and the boys can end your shift early today to watch the Peel game. but only if you finish dismantling the old sewage pipes in the construction pit first. These are the tasks for this coming Monday, July 14th. Workers should start digging out the old electric cables. Totsky must have finally demolished that red garage building. Man's not breathing. Yep, okay. First and foremost, God, I really wish that it would just pull up all the things without having me to open them myself. Anyway, so you were Joel Gregson, Luke Brown, I believe is what your name was. I'm not trying to click on you. Yeah, Luke Brown, and you were Miranda Meadows. There it is. And you were Ian Worth. Just figured I would fill them in as I went, even though I normally like filling them all in at the end. But yeah. Best Bill. So presumably Bill is the name of the person operating this. And there's something wrong with the legs. Safety rules. When operating grade 2 heavy machinery, such as demolisher, excavator, or cutter, check the machine status lights. Report to the service team if you see any errors. Okay, yeah, so as I already determined, the other one has an error. This one's all good. Okay. And then that one's all good. Okay. Yeah, shit happens, Monty. Shit happens. Shit. And we missed the Pio game as well, Ted. It was all for nothing. Look, my vehicle has been out of order since yesterday. I requested the repair team. You can check with head office. So you're saying that the vehicle has not been working since July 10th. Let me note this down, Mr. Jenkins. Roy Sampson, case note 1977. Also, we have a vehicles tab now. Okay. Yeah, so we need to show who is driving each vehicle and what the name of the vehicle is. So presumably, this is the cutter. Why would it not be? This is the excavator, and this is the demolisher. You were not in any of them. You've got to be in the one who had the malfunctioning one. And then we saw the... Yeah. Which should be you, which means that puts you in there. Okay, and so your name is... I don't need this open anymore. So you're Bill, because we saw that on the mug. You're Ted, and then you were Monty. And then it was on your pad. Workers should start digging out the old electric cable, so that's the excavator. And Totsky must finally demolish that red garage building. Okay. Werter, where are you? Oops. Yeah, Werter was the excavator. And then Totsky, and then we don't know who Bill is yet. I imagine it was probably said at some point, and I don't remember. I'm just trying to remember where else we got names from. Benny Crystal. I know Bill's last name now. I do not. I definitely missed something. That's fine. moving on for a quick moment. Oh, we have his name right there. You were Roy Sampson. You looked straight at it and then moved on. I'm sure I did. Like, I'm well aware that that's what I did. I just don't know where I saw it.